Yo, Planet Paperboy. Shoot, a long time, yo. I never thought it would get to this point. I never thought I would be doing this. But you know what? This is something that I had to talk about. I did a lot of research about this, and this is why I want to do this. I want to get right into it. This is, yes, Travis Scott. Air Jordan 1 or whatever, but it ain't real. It ain't real. I knowingly bought a fake shoe. And the only reason why I knowingly bought a fake shoe is because I wanted to see if all the videos that I've seen about the quality of these quote unquote really good fakes are as good as what they say they are. And I am here saying that I am fucking so impressed that I can't fucking believe that the people that make fakes are this fucking good at it now. Like, I just can't believe it. Like I said, back in the day when I even looked at fakes, whatever, because I never bought a fake, but the fakes were so you could easily tell a fake back in the day. Like, I could just look at the colorway, look at how the shape of it, whatever. It was just so fucking easy. But this Travis Scott shit, I've seen so many videos on it, the Unbreakable shit. I've seen so many other people that compare the real one and the fake one, and I'm like, I gotta see this in hand because it just looks so similar, and especially since I've seen Unbreakable's video where one of the same pair of shoes, whereas actually the left one and the right one looks completely different from each other. That's how inconsistent this shit is, and this how limited it is. Like, it's easy for fakes to get in the market. I got my bread toes, which is obviously real. Check out the video. I think I got the receipt in here probably too, or some shit like that. I'm not gonna look at it because I know it's real. Fuck you if you don't think it's real. And this is the fake one. And I've seen the videos on the fake one, but this version I have into the bread toes and dropping it with the bread toes, but the bread toes are just as soft. And look at the placement of the swoosh. Oh, obviously you won't be able to tell with that one, but it's almost the same. Like, they getting pretty freaking close. And even that Cactus Jack was pretty freaking good. And I hear people say that the bottom of this shoe shouldn't be this detailed. But look at the bottom of my bread toes. And my bread toes is 100% real. Let's not be freaking fooled here, man. I can still, like, that and that looks pretty spot on. And I've worn these, like, not a lot, but still. You know? The only thing I can see is definitely a giveaway is this part. This part, you see how indented that is? Like, it's really indented. And on this one, it isn't that indented, but still, it's still pretty freaking close. Like, you know, obviously I'm just gonna, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do these. I'm just gonna obviously wear them and just beat them to shit. But I'm gonna tell people they're fake. I'm gonna wear it and tell people they're fake because I'm just so astonished that they look like this and that Nike could do this. I did this just to prove a point. Basically, where I'm saying Nike, you should produce more pairs of these because I want a pair and I tried to do what I could do to get a pair and I couldn't get a pair. So it's almost like buying weed. For people out there that's buying weed. And weed is, if you could legally buy weed. It's almost like, all right, if you've been buying from one person that's been selling you weed from like years or whatever, you just gonna continue going to that person, even though his weed may be going down in quality, or you're gonna go with something that's making better quality somewhere else. This is what basically Nike is messing up. I will say the size, because I had tried this on, the sizing is off. This is a 7.5 and the sizing is completely off. This feels big. So I'm glad I went half a size down because this feels perfect. But I'm just going to wear them and I'm just going to do it for a point. I'm going to tell everyone this is fake. And the first person I told them that was fake, he couldn't believe it. Because even the suede, you can see the suede, like, it moves. I don't have a real Travis Scott, and I'm gonna find one and do my comparisons. I'm gonna be wearing these everywhere I go and bring them everywhere I go until I find a real one. But even though it's suede,
Quick update. I did put my foot in the shoe when I didn't have it laced up, and I told you that I thought the sizing was completely off, and that was the only mistake I saw that was vital. And then once they got the sizing right, I think it's completely over for fakes. You know, fakes are getting way too good, but these feel by far exactly like my Jordan 1s. Like, when they're laced up, I can't tell the difference. So I thought maybe when you got them on feet, maybe when I got them on feet, I was able to tell when they're fake because the sizing was so thrown off when I put my foot in there when it wasn't laced up, because I thought it felt a little bit bigger. But now with these laced up the way they are, These feel exactly like my bread toes. Like I can't tell the fucking difference. This is pretty bad that this shoe feels this good. I didn't think it was gonna feel this comfortable. This actually feels a little slightly more comfortable than my other Jordan ones do. Like I don't
They're
fucking
saying
get
if
it.
that they're not no white stitching, that means it's fake. I mean, we know it's fake, but still, there's even some real pairs without white stitching. So how do you know? You know, that's what I say. I would never buy a shoe that's worth more than like retail, let alone something like this that's like $1,000 on StockX. So do what you gotta do. I'm not trying to say I'm gonna go out and start buying a whole plethora of fake shoes. No, that's not what's gonna happen. No. I just want to see if this was as good as it is, and I just can't believe it is. And I just figured, fuck, I'm gonna wear it anyway, because this still cost me $175. It's not like this cost me a $60 shoe. This still costs retail the best fake that they got on the market right now. I'm shocked, completely shocked. And I'll put it in the description where I got it from. And wow, it's just amazing that they could do this stuff this good now. Nike needs to step it up because this should not happen. This shoe should not exist. Nike should not be able to let other people do their product just as good or better than them. That just is just boggling my mind. It is. What are you gonna do? Planet Paperboy.